There we go. What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew. I don't want to work anymore. And we're trading Nasdaq. It is Tuesday, August 12th. Just got back from the gym, walked my dog. Had a day off yesterday. And we went to the beach. I'm just trying to get situated here. I am a little bit frazzled because I'm late. I'm late to the charts right now, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I believe when I went to the gym, we were here, and I was looking for a move down into... Oh yeah, my chart's all messed up. So just bear with me, guys. I am so sorry. Unlock that. Something like that. That should work. That looks better. Okay, only trade my model. Raghav, what's going on, dude? I'm good. How are you? Did you get your setup today? No, man, still waiting. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Does it look like it's gonna pan out? Like it's gonna, you're gonna get one or no? I'm trying to figure out what my setup's gonna do here. We got our accumulation, manipulation. Ideally, I wanted to come down into this. I think this is a 1 hour. FEG down here. It's kind of what I've been eyeing up before I went to the gym this morning. And I started locking all my levels. So I can't mess them up. Lock it again. Okay. There is time, so there's possibility for a setup today. Let's see. I saw NQ short setup today. Yeah, you did. That is for sure. A short setup at 8:45. Oh yeah. For sure. Did you wait for it to come back up? Frankie, bonjour. What's going on? My cheeky man from... No, Frankie. I don't know where Frankie's from. It was... Oh, what was his name yesterday? Heisenberg from the Philippines. Frankie, I'm assuming you're from the States somewhere. But Frankie, since you're the power 3 man now, what do you see here? What do you see for the power 3? You see anything? Raghav's only tape reading. I waited for it to reach the breaker. $8.45 is this candle here. Oh, you didn't take a trade? That was only tape reading. I waited for it to reach the breaker. And your breaker would be... What is it? Are you looking at the last down close candle? Is this your breaker here? Okay, market's open. I feel like I can see a bearish breaker. Negative. I'm across the pond from you. As far as what I see in chart, I'm seeing possible accumulation right now, hoping for a manipulation. Yeah, you got it, my dude. But we also had this huge accumulation here overnight. This is the manipulation, but yes, in the AM here, pre-market, we have accumulation. I want to see us go up, and then come down below. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, is a nice bullish, well, sorry, an inverted fair value gap up here is what I'm looking for. And we can come up into this FEG here. Would be ideal. Coming up into here and then dropping down. Do we got anything in the 5 minute? Yes, we do. In the 5 minute, we're already doing that. So we got this right here that we've already tapped into. We might not get an inversion, and we just might have to look for our first presented fair value gap to go short. We also jumped up on the 15 minute. Would you trade on the 1 hour? I can see it quite clear on it, but I feel like it's going to be smaller ones before. No, dude. Always zooming out. If you can see a power 3 happening on the 1 hour or the 4 hour, 100%, that is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna keep this like this. I'll put the 1 hour over here, and yeah, exactly, bro. Right, you got a huge accumulation, hours of it, and then your manipulation. We're gonna come down and we're gonna take out these lows, basically, is what we're looking for, right? So especially if this is moving into, if this high comes into an FEG, and it probably did, if you look on the 5 minute or 1 minute, there's something up there. Let's throw a line up, something like that. We'll make it a different color though, so it stands out, yellow. And then we're gonna zoom in. Let's just go straight to the 1 minute. And we'll go across. Look at that shit. What have we got there? Took out this high. Took out this high and then reversed. So, and here's our textbook manipulation higher. So we're going to be looking for an inversion here. And as soon as it inverts, we'll act on it. I might even get aggressive. If we tap into here, I might take a sell. But that's not my model. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. But I'm pretty confident that's what's gonna happen. Gotta remind myself to trade my model. All right, let's check on the 15-second. Do I have an entry on the 15-second? I will do that. That's my compromise. I'll take an inversion on the 15-second. Like this. Not yet. Not yet. Sorry guys, I'm just locked in right now. Get ready for that short. We're in. Okay. There we go. Okay. So 7 to 9 a rank. 7 to 9. Oh, I did not trade my model. That's not my model. I needed it to break one of these first. But we do have the classic PO3. Took out sell side, take out buy side. We're gonna go back down. I think this high is safe, to be honest, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm very wrong. All right. I'm more bearish today, so looking for short setup. Would you trade on the 1 hour? Yes, sir. I could also see 2 setups on the 1 hour. If you look left, could be accumulation, manipulation down, stayed for hours, then went back up for distribution. On the 1 hour. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't get, it's not 100%, right? So you would think this accumulation here would mean, well, this was the manipulation here. This leg right here. Okay, so first loss of the day. Gonna have to be a little bit more patient on the setup here. My model was waiting for this high to be broken before we can go lower, but then we're kind of respecting bullish order flow, so that's tough too. Let's see if my original stop was safe, which was here. Probably not. But I have to trade my model, so I have to wait for a break up here, even if I am pretty confident in the reversal lower. What is the RR on this? What if I took a short in here? 51 points. It's a 3R trade. No. Stop me out right there. So it could be either way. I'm long right now. Took a partial as not sure. Move my stop to break even. Look, take the rest off at the highs. It's not a bad idea. You know, it's not bad at all with our first presented fair value gap. Right, that tap down in here, that's a good entry to go to the highs. Yeah, the accumulation, the manipulation down and then up, but higher time frame, I am looking for this manipulation to come back down and this sell side to be swept. So overall I'm bearish, but we'll see. All-time highs are right here. Come on. Top right center. Oh, that's the wrong color. There we go. Can I say something? I use the MACD to confirm trades. It helped me a lot. MACD 4C by VKNO 422. Heisenberg, you are free to say anything you would like, my man. This is an open platform. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. We're just hanging out and trading. Sharing trade ideas. MACD, let's have a look. I've never learned how to use the MACD. MACD by BKNO 422. This one right here. Let's put it on. Bang, look at this thing go. Jesus. Whoops. Now what did I do? How did I move it all the way up there? I need this. I need a premium here to go short on. Knifed. Wow. Yeah, no doubt. Look at that thing. That's insane. Let's go find that MACD again. Oh. What time frame do you look at the MACD, Heisenberg? Is it just on the 1 minute, or do you like it on... That's on the 15-second. Let's see here. MACD. Still says buy. But I'm definitely ready to look for a short. That's not bad there. I don't... It's a little rich for my blood, but we will hang on. So back to my short idea. Hit my stop, break even stop. Managed to grab 110 though on my 10k account challenge. Good job, bro. Heisenberg, 1 minute. Okay, we got the 1 minute here. Let's see if it gives me a short entry, a better one anyway. Throw it on the 15-minute chart too. MACD. 15 minutes says bullish. It's getting brighter and brighter and longer on the 15-minute. Oh man. And again, I didn't trade my model, but to be fair, my model not always will crack the top. Sometimes it'll make a double top like this, and I think in a situation like this, it's already had the manipulation. But so far, my entry looks good. And that MACD is just starting to give a signal for a sell. One minute. I used to trade the 15-second, to be honest. I still use it. And we're inside the macro, so we'll see if this thing keeps falling. But I don't know why my screen does that, but I'm for sure anticipating a move back up. So this is our first presented fair value gap. It will probably come back to there anyway. And so that MACD gave a sell signal, a very faint small one right on this candle here. Difference of, I got in at 23,747 and the MACD says 23,704. So 43 points. Missed the short play, gutted. Frankie, you got a little excited on the long. man, why does it keep doing that? I'm gonna reduce the size of the MACD. It's just down there. And I'll remove it off the 15. So far, so good. Man, the beach, so hot. It's so hot here right now. Even hot in the office, but the beach was great. Yeah, I took my buddy and his girlfriend, and his nieces were in town. My wife came, Flynn came, and we had a little barbecue on the beach. And yeah, we had a great time. Got off at like 5 o'clock, went and had some Mexican food at this place called Boomtown, where Flynn is allowed to go. But Flynn gets pretty sick from salt water. So this morning I got late to the charts because I had to clean his butt because he's got diarrhea. He's got really bad diarrhea. Anytime we go into the ocean, he usually drinks a little bit too much salt water by accident from fetching. So I always gotta tell my buddy, I'm like, no fetching. Don't throw any balls or sticks in the ocean for him to fetch. And yeah, that's the unfortunate part. So I'm tempted to bring this to break even. I think it should be safe here. But we're inside the macro. I'm expecting a retracement on the 15-minute, but I'm still hoping for this to be respected here. Yeah, poor Flynn. He even he's never done this before, but because he had like such bad diarrhea, it like squirts right out of his butt, and it's like all on his tail floof. And so when he walks, the extra weight of that poop on his tail, he stops walking. He's like, I don't want to walk, just something wrong. And then he like sat down, he started like scooching his butt on the grass. And yeah, poor guy. I'm sure it doesn't feel good. And he's got like that look of shame in his eyes. But he's a good boy. He's a good boy, and everyone takes care of him pretty well. So anyway, yeah, what'd you guys do last night? Frankie, you still got a chance for a short in here. Right inside the macro. This 15-minute candle is making the wick here. And it'll probably settle like somewhere, I don't know where it's going to settle, but then it's going to come up again a little bit more. They might go sideways in here for a little bit. 654, go sideways and then come up to make the top of the wick and then continue lower. It could go way up here and take out my stop, and that would be terrible. Usually just move house if there was dog poo everywhere. Man, my last dog like crapped everywhere in my house on like really thick shag carpet, and like several times, not just once, like many times. And she would do it in the middle of the night, so she would like have super bad diarrhea. I don't know why, never figured it out, but like you would get woken up at like 2:30, 3 in the morning, and like it was everywhere, like 2 floors. You know, if you were lucky if it was on the hardwood, but like most of it was upstairs on the shag. And man, it was just awful. Just awful. What's going on here? It's getting a little higher than I would like. If I had two positions on, I would take a partial at midnight open here. And then the second down here. What's my RR? Short. I should put my stop up here, 61. Still a 227. I'm just gonna do that. Oh wait, that's too high. Right there. Looking good. I took a long walk, haha. That wasn't that long of a walk. Oh, my true day open. True day open is black. There we go. That's better. I would go short, but I don't know what my risk would be here because my stop would be too far from here, I think. How can you even see that black line, LOL? The black line, which black line? Invisible on the stream. Which black line? Was it the midnight open? It's because I used to stream with a white background and then what's his face? Where is he? Dat Wolf. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. we used to stream with a white background, and then Dat Wolf got all up in arms about the black background, so we went to the white background. But then Raghav said that he likes the black background better, and I like the black background better too. But the compromise was changing the candles to like this white and baby blue, so there was better contrast. So that's how we got to where we are today. And when it was obviously with a white background, new day open being black was obviously a good color. Dat Wolf, Schmet Wolf. He never hangs out anymore since he hit it big on his prop account. Yeah, that's right. He started his own live stream. No, I think Dat Wolf is, he says he's working again. So, who knows? He might be listening in the background, but just not able to participate. Who knows? But, we wish him luck and we'll see him again soon. So we're in 7 a.m. here. New 1 hour candle is starting to print. Let's put the 1 hour here. Let's see what that will look like. Yeah, I think we're going to be super bearish. I wouldn't be surprised if we went. That's a big drop. We'll see. But where's my stop loss? I'm gonna move my stop loss just below break even. Man, I'm gonna get a win for once. Pretty good one. Pretty good RR trade here. Although we did take out some relatively equal lows here. I might have to be ready to close this trade. Just in case. This can go here for sure. One hour. Oh, I got the 1 hour twice. 15-minute. Black is easier to the eye, man. Yeah, I like the black better. And you'll see once it starts getting dark out again, the white will just be too blinding at, 7 in the morning here for me. I'm keeping an eye on this fair value gap here. I don't want to see a closure above it. I think I'll close my trade here. Yeah, that's good enough for me. That's a pretty good win to get my account up just a little bit closer to my starting balance. So where am I? 7, so 320 bucks away. I'm on the right track. Yeah, one contract at a time. I was more aggressive yesterday. I'm gonna journal this trade for the good things that I did. So, and it's exactly what I wanted to see. So we had the accumulation, the manipulation up, we came down, we accumulated again pre-market, but I was already bearish and now waiting for a premium price to come up in here. Got a little bit early on the first inversion here using the 15-second chart, which is telling me I need to stop using the 15-second chart because it gets me into moves too soon. If I would have waited for closure below this fair value gap, that still gets me back into here. So I would have reduced one loss this morning if I just waited for the 1 minute and stopped using the 15-second. Let's see how deep this retracement is here. Maybe I can make up for this loss one more time, but that's getting greedy. First presented FVG. Okay. I didn't journal anything yesterday. Tuesday, August 12th. Looking for bearish action to take a short in premium. Took early entry short on 15-second IFVG. Loss. Waited for second attempt short with IFVG through first presented FVG. That entry was somewhere around here, I think. $55 stop. And then one to 186 because I exited off the stop. Manual exit after IFVG. I don't know, I'm still bearish here. I think there's another short in here. We're getting back up to this initial. You get a inversion here. Respecting bearish order flow. 15 minutes still looks bearish. Where is that? One hour showing support off of the 4-hour FVG, but I think it's toast. I think drawn liquidity is still lower. I know all-time highs are right there, but I would take another short here. You know what? I won't. I'll tape read it. I'll take it just with my pretend tool. I got my win. I got one loss. Not gonna get greedy now. Yeah, I was decent size. Heisenberg, what's up? Oh yeah, you are here. It is late, I gotta admit. Yeah, sorry. Heisenberg, you've been here for a while. It was a big win, yeah, so about 100 points And this looks like it's turning around. It's really respecting this FEG in here at the moment, but I'll delete that. 15-second. Well, we'll mess around in there. Still could be good. Look at this. On the 15-second. Okay, there's the bearish. Still waiting for a closure down here. No closure. One more move up into here. And then lower. Got so many boxes here. I gotta change the colors or something. This is the high risk entry. Right, what will my model say? My model actually did not even play out yet. So I'm looking for a break of the 7 to 9 a.m. high or low. So really, my model hasn't even happened yet. So if we break below here, then I'm looking for a long. If we break above here, I'm looking for a short. That's basically the model. So if I am taking a short here, it would still only be till here. Like that. But I would take like a higher, like, if I wanted to be risky, I would take an entry right in here in this shaded area, and then the stop would be at the top. Now I would enter right now. Stop goes at the top, 17-point stop, 5.3 RR. That's what I would be doing. But we have a bullish FEG here, unless this like really turns around quick. That's the super aggressive. Could be a higher low. Yeah, toast. Stopped out. Anyway. It could come up back up to the first presented fair value gap. This one up here hasn't even been visited yet. Oh yeah, it has. These guys tapped into it. Anyway, I'm done for the day. We'll make some breakfast, get to work, sweat my ass off today. I'm really excited for that. But yeah. Anyway, there's no sense talking anymore about this, but I'm still bearish. Maybe it's bullish now, but it hasn't taken out any sell side or buy side yet. You know, like it did pre-market. What was the news today? CPI. So CPI ripped and took out this high. We still haven't broken all-time highs, but we have not taken out any sell side today yet. Like the Asia low is still safe. Is that the Asia low? Well, it's between Asia and London low. And yesterday afternoon lows. Like these are still draws, I think. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Ragav, thanks man. Job number 1 done. That's right. On to the next. Later, Heisenberg, Frankie, have a good day. Have a good evening. Wherever you guys are in the world, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.